I can do this. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, so we're out looking for some crickets. Crickets love moist, dark places. We just had some rain the past couple days, and so there's this piece of whatever this is, plywood, has been laying here for a little while. And so I'm thinking you might find some crickets under it. But you have to be careful when you're looking for crickets. There's probably snakes in those same types of areas because they're actually hunting crickets as well. So we're gonna check out this piece of wood behind me and see if we can catch us any crickets.
There's gonna be tons under here.
Oh.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere, I don't know where to start.
You haven't caught one yet?
Well, I got distracted.
I'm looking at like 18 crickets.
I know.
You got distracted by one.
I'm holding this one up.
I got this held up.
Okay.
Look at all these crickets. There's a whole army of them. Start on the far right.
Okay. That's a big one. Are you in that? Where'd he go? Is it the feisty one? Got him.
Are you ready this time?
I hope so.
I mean, our lives depend on it.
I know.
This video depends on it.
Yeah.
Fans are counting on you.
Alright, let's do
Oh,
it.
36 of them.
Of course, there's all the ants are everywhere.
Don't worry about that. Here, you start on that side, I'll start on this side.
Yep. Got him.
There's another one right in here
Oh,
somewhere.
there's one.
Where'd he go?
Man. Got him. Are you
Get
kidding
him!
me?
Go get him!
I was like... This is nuts.
This guy is fast. Not too fast or quick catch. Big one right there. Smash him.
No.
Watch those ants. Watch those ants.
Dangerous. Alright, we got a good number here. Nice, a good number to shish kebab anyway. So my best method is found. You gotta knock them silly first so they don't keep jumping because they're really fast. The most humane way to euthanize crickets is to put them in the freezer. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna put them to sleep. They're not gonna even know what hit them. And then they'll be ready for us to shish kebab and roast over the fire. Alright, it's been about 15-20 minutes. Let's check on them. Alright, no movement. Let's see. Look pretty stiff and dead to me. Shish kebab. Alright, so we have a few of our wooden skewers here. We just soaked them in water just so they don't burn when we put them over the fire. We go in through the tail and ooh, come out the... That does not look good. Why are we doing this again?
Yummy.
Stick them from the middle of the body. It looks like it'll make for better presentation. Alright, we've got our cricket kebabs and we're going to go ahead and stick them in the ground here. So we'll start roasting over these hot embers. Alright, these are looking close to done here. It's been about 5 minutes or so, but you can tell like the legs are already real crispy and like almost falling off, so those are definitely done. So let's give them a try.
Wait for it.
I know. I can't place the flavor. It's something, it's familiar, but I can't place it. I don't know how to tell you. Can you try one and tell me?
That's a big fat one. A little gritty. There's a little bit of dirt on there, but...
Is it crabby? Is that what I'm tasting? You know when like kind of the yucky part of the crab? That's the aftertaste I'm getting is crab.
If you've ever eaten blue crab, it's not bad. Like,
yeah, not revolting.
No.
But it's the part you would throw out in the blue crab when you're picking a crab.
Well, it's like the it's the guts of a crab. Kind of what it tastes like, mixed with a little bit of sunflower seed earthiness. Mm-hmm. Like most insects have that earthiness. it's really not. It's really a pleasant taste. There's nothing off-putting about it. Like if you were eating it,
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
I could use a little salt, I think.
Yeah, we did these completely unseasoned. Yeah, for the most part, I mean, Native Americans that were walking around these parts and Aborigines and people that are actual living off the land, they're not seasoning stuff with salt and pepper. We've become so picky with our food nowadays, and it's like, oh, that steak doesn't have quite enough salt on it. That, I gotta dip that in steak sauce, and I gotta do this to that, it's like, and everything's gotta be super tender. That's not the reality of our human history and our ancestral history. Our palate has actually become accustomed to normal things not tasting good and not being pleasing. Insects have an aftertaste, and that's typically because they have that oil that's good for you, and that oil is a residual in your mouth, and so that's what that aftertaste is. It sticks with you.
Yeah, insects actually have all 9 essential amino acids, and some meats don't even have that. So this is like the best complete protein source you can find in nature is insects. And they're full of other vitamins, B12, iron, zinc. So this little thing is packed full of nutrition. So even though it might be odd and different to you, 80% of the other part of the world are actually eating insects on a normal basis. And this is actually going to be the food of the future because it's a lot more sustainable for our environment. Like right now, like farming and everything we're doing for beef and pork and cattle, we're losing resources because there's so many people now. But bugs take up so much less space, less greenhouse gases, less all this environmental stuff I don't really understand fully. So this is going to be the food of the future. So we need to kind of start getting our heads wrapped around eating.
Crickets are our future. All right, so we're gonna eat the rest of these crickets, and then we're gonna move on to something a little more interesting.
Stay tuned. Now that one was good.
That one too. So we're just walking through the woods here in the middle of this beautiful swamp, and we came across a charcuterie board just full of bugs. So we just figured, why not?
Why not?
And we're in a really cool spot. This is a dry riverbed. It runs through the middle of our property. And you can see, I don't know if you can see on the tree behind us, but the water level is about 12 feet deep right here when the summer rain comes through. So it's been kind of dry lately, but we wanted to just educate you guys about bugs. We're not just doing it for YouTube views. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to get some views, and by the way, like and subscribe to this video. It does really help our channel. But the reason why we're doing it is for educational purposes. There's over 2 billion people on the planet that eat insects as a regular part of their diet. In fact, the European culture is pretty much the only culture on the planet that doesn't eat bugs, and those descended from Europe. Everybody else eats bugs as a natural part of their diet. It's very sustainable. There are certain types of bugs you don't want to mess with, but all these bugs are safe. So we've got some different types of mealworms, silkworm pupa here. We've got tarantula. What are these?
Just beetles, some sort of beetle.
These are some sort of beetle. Don't just eat beetles unless you know what they are.
From a safe source.
These are going to be safe. We got these from an edible bug company. So we got a couple huge scorpions here, and then these giant water bugs. That's what's going to be interesting. That's going to be cool. You just pick heads or tails.
I'll be heads.
Okay, you be heads. All right, so if I flip it and it lands on heads, she gets to pick what I have to eat. And then if it lands on tails, I get to pick what she has to eat. So what are you least looking forward to eating?
Probably that water bug.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That thing looks delicious.
All right, go for it.
All right, here we go. Who are you again?
Heads.
All right, you're heads. I'm tails. That was bad. That was a horrible flip. I'm telling you, when it hits the skyline, your heads?
I'm heads. Ooh, okay.
That's heads.
So let's give you the mysterious beetle.
Mysterious beetle.
Yep. This is great.
Why is it mysterious?
Because we don't know what kind of
We
beetle
don't want
it is.
people eating mysterious beetles.
I'll find out what it is.
There could be kids watching this like, hey, I saw it was okay to eat mysterious beetles. Don't eat a mysterious beetle. This is some kind of edible beetle. We need to find out what it is. What kind of beetle is this? Okay, so this is a mysterious diving beetle.
As long as it's not a dung beetle, I'm all right.
Right, I ain't eating a dung beetle. All right, we've got this diving beetle. Oh man. So you know,
What does it smell like?
most people aren't gonna understand this unless they've been like crabbing, this is gonna sound weird, but so it's
Oh, it does smell like crabs, yeah.
like crab traps.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the seaweed whatever that like algae is that grows on crab traps. Or maybe it smells like the rotten fish that's in crab traps when you pull it up. That's what it smells like. So if you ever gone crab and you put like fish, you put fish in a crab trap, and after it's been in the water for like a week and you pull it back up, it's like week-old dead fish. That's what this smells like. All right, so here we go.
You enjoy that.
Diving beetle. So it definitely tastes better than it smells.
It's good.
It's a lot to chew through.
Crunchy.
A lot of wings. This is like mostly wings and exoskeleton. Like I don't know if I'll be able to swallow this. I'm still chewing on it. Not my favorite. Okay. All right. Are you heads? Or
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
heads.
your heads. Okay. So looking for tails. Heads again.
Well, see, I want to save these for me. Those look the most enjoyable.
Well, there's plenty of them.
Okay,
it's not
fine.
like I'm gonna eat the whole.
All right. So here, try that little pupae. Wow.
Dang, a limb just fell out of a tree behind us, like 20 yards away. It scared the heck out of us. We're down here in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden, an explosion goes off. All right, you want me to try this guy?
Yeah, try that one.
This is, I believe, some kind of little pupa. Some kind of little larva, little pupa. That's actually really good. It's really good. What does it taste like? It doesn't taste like anything. It's slightly sweet, slightly savory. It's actually really good.
Hey, save one for me.
Those are good. It's got the consistency of a Cheeto without the cheese. It's got an earthy taste, but very pleasant. And it's got a little bit of a sweet, savory taste to it. So those are actually really good. All right, here we go again. Tails.
All right, my turn.
You have to eat.
Give me one of these.
All right, one of the silkworm pupa.
Okay.
One of the big, long, skinny ones.
I want the brown, crispy one.
Okay, she's very selective with her bugs.
So I like things extra crispy, so I think bugs are gonna be right down my alley, right? Not the best flavor. At all. Ugh. Okay, yep. Can I try the one you did to see if it helps the flavor anymore? Alright, yeah, it's crispy and crunchy like I like, but not a good flavor. It's like bitter, very bitter.
These bugs need to stay off our bugs.
Ugh. Okay, I need something to like get rid of that taste, so let's keep going.
Let me give you a scorpion to...
Oh no. We should have water. What are we thinking?
Heads. All right,
your turn. Well, should we go tarantula?
Sure.
Yeah. Kind of fell apart.
Yeah, his legs kind of fell all apart, but there's what's left of the tarantula. You can see his little eyes there, maybe? I don't know if you can see that. Little eyes and his legs and his abdomen, his body. So this would definitely be a first time eating a tarantula.
Here, I'll eat a leg with you.
Oh, I thank you.
Maybe I'll have a better. Oh, it's furry.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Tarantula, cheers.
Cheers. Oh. That flavor's not bad.
Interesting.
Better than the pupa.
You ever seen arachnophobia? It tastes like that.
Ew.
No, it's actually pretty good. It tastes like chicken. That one tastes like chicken. It's very meaty. That one got some meat to it. Tastes like dehydrated chicken. Okay, that's one of the better ones, believe it or not. All right.
Okay.
Let's keep moving. Excuse me, I got tarantula on my teeth. All right. Tails.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna give you A giant water scorpion.
Water scorpion. You mean scorpion or water bug? You kind of put the two together.
It's a giant water scorpion. That's what the actual name is.
Is it?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you decide. Which one would you rather not have? Which one would you rather not have?
I don't like that thing because it reminds me of a roach.
All right, we'll pick it up and eat it.
Ah, hey, you tricked me.
I did trick you. Thing's huge. All right, whenever you're ready.
All right. It's just a bug. 80 million people do this every day.
How many?
80 billion.
No, 2 billion.
Oh, just kidding. All right. 2 billion people do this every day. I can do this. 1, 2, 3, go.
Damn, I like the whole thing.
Oh, mess around.
Don't talk with your mouth full of bugs.
I took too big of a bite.
Yeah, nobody told you to shove the entire thing in your mouth. Let's give her a few minutes. You'll finish it. You're gross.
Ugh. All right, I took too big
Finish
of a
it.
bite. It's like super dried like jerky that you can't, it's like the part that's not edible. Like it's just like,
The exoskeleton.
like, yeah, it's all exoskeleton that like just sticks in your throat and like chokes you.
All right, let's flip this bad boy.
Yeah, that's
Right, here we go. It's
not
getting
doable.
serious.
Mm.
Heads.
I think you need to eat that water bug now.
Okay. Giant water bug. Water
Yeah.
scorpion. This thing weighs about 3 pounds, I'd say. Not really, but could be. Look at that thing. Look at the eyes on it. It's wildlife. Here we go. Yeah.
Like it's all fiber, like you can't get through it.
It's like eating sticks.
Yeah.
It's like if you just took a handful of sticks and ate them, this is what you'd get.
The flavor's not bad, it's just like the texture, like it just chokes you because it's so dry.
Look at that wing.
I know, like it's just fiber.
Probably should have taken the wings off.
Yeah. Still in my throat.
Yeah.
Need some water.
I guess we should. Yeah, it's not enjoyable at all. The flavor's not bad, but it's
Yeah.
all these layers
Yeah.
of exoskeleton. That's all it is. It's like it's like eating leaves and sticks. That's exactly what this tastes like.
Like this looks like a little crab leg. You just,
Yeah.
How do you do
Well,
that?
it looks like a lobster leg.
well, yeah, lobster.
They're just crayfish. That's all they are. Stinging crayfish. And that's another point. So, crustaceans are bugs. They walk like bugs. They have an exoskeleton like bugs. They're sea bugs. That's what they are. So shrimp, crawfish, lobster, all that stuff.
Cool.
They're sea bugs. So every time you're eating seafood from now on, just think about that. All right, here we go. I'm still chewing on this water bug, by the way. I don't know that I'll ever get it down. I'm gonna try. I'm not spitting it out, like some people.
It was too much. I was choking.
Hey, you shoved that thing down your throat.
I didn't know. It's my first time.
All right, here we go. Cool. Let's flip it again.
No.
Hey. Oh, this is so us. Craziness. Heads
Heads.
again. Gee willikers.
I mean, that leaves you with the scorpion, bud.
Cool.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna start with a claw since his claw fell off.
Hmm.
But look at the mandibles on that thing. Mandibles are like the big, giant fangs that they have. You can see that thing's probably like half an inch long, super sharp. Hope that doesn't get stuck in my throat. All right. Scorpion. Down the hatch. Super crunchy, like really crunchy, which I like. It's kind of pleasing. And it tastes like, almost tastes like steak, like a hint of steak. That's kind of what it tastes like. It tastes like they season it with Where's Your Sister sauce. It is so crunchy. That's pretty good. Really good. That might be my favorite one.
Can I eat a claw? That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, let's try. Claw.
I know exactly what it tastes like.
Okay.
It just hit me.
Super crunchy, you're right.
Yeah.
I can hear it, like it's so loud in my ears.
So to me, it tastes exactly like really, really dried out beef jerky.
Like when I
Or
really
like deer,
overdo it.
like sometimes we cook deer jerky and
It's like,
you
yeah,
dehydrated
burnt.
it, you know, for like 10 hours too long. And sometimes it's just a little bit dry. That's what it tastes like to me. Like that seasoning. It's got like a beefy Worcestershire
Maybe.
seasoning, believe it or not. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button. It definitely increases the quality of the video and how YouTube puts it out. But we really appreciate you joining us. And until next time, stay wild.